Hi, I'm Susanna Gotch, and this is our August CCC Trends report covering the property and casualty insurance and collision repair industries. In this update, we'll explore how soaring inflation in fuel prices, new and used vehicle prices, parts and labor, insurance, and more have impacted our industry. U.S. inflation rose 9.1% in June 2022 from 1 year prior. Soaring gas prices, which peaked at $5.03 per gallon in June, were a key factor. The Federal Reserve continues to raise rates to help counter soaring inflation, and prices on some items are starting to fall. But our industry may not see much relief anytime soon. Since early July, gasoline prices began to decline slowly, but remain elevated. With gas prices hitting new records, there have been a lot of questions about the impact of higher gas prices on vehicle miles traveled and accident frequency. While there have been numerous studies showing that there is some correlation, a lot of it depends on how much higher gas prices go and how long they stay there. When consumer demand surged in the second half of 2020, industries across the globe encountered significant supply chain constraints. One of the industries hardest hit was the auto industry, which found itself short of semiconductor chips used for numerous features in a vehicle like touchscreens, safety features, vehicle connectivity, and more. Auto production fell sharply, so dealers and consumers rushed into the used vehicle market. A perfect storm of market conditions resulted in soaring inflation for both new and used vehicles, which for the auto insurance industry has meant substantially higher total loss vehicle costs. Many industries, like the automotive industry, had moved to a just-in-time inventory system prior to the pandemic, an approach that has been sorely tested over the last 2 years with surging customer demand and recovering auto accident and claim counts. Inventories have been drawn down from plants being closed at the outset of COVID and have operated at lower levels of production due to shortage of necessary components and labor. The industry was hit with higher raw material prices and higher transportation costs from higher wages and fuel prices. The byproduct? The cost of replacement parts has soared, increasing 7.4% in 2021 versus 2020 and another 6% increase by mid-year 2022. Finally, the shortage of collision repair technicians has gotten worse as nearly all industries are facing labor shortages. Most repairers indicate the technician shortage has been a key reason for longer backlogs of work, with many shops unable to repair as many vehicles at the same time as they did before the pandemic. And repairer productivity, measured by labor hours per shop day, has fallen. As repairers compete for a smaller pool of technicians, labor costs have also risen. Unfortunately, the technician shortage does not have a quick fix, particularly in an environment where the labor pool overall is shrinking due to high numbers of baby boomers moving into retirement. Finding technicians with the right skill sets is also a growing challenge as vehicle complexity increases. Likelihood of a recession in the second half of 2022 remains a concern. Historically, recessions have led to some decline in auto accident and claim frequency, but conditions today suggest any decline would be less than in prior recessions. With higher cost vehicles, parts, and labor, and not much, if any, reduction in claim counts, it's likely our industry will continue to experience elevated loss costs for some time. I'm Susanna Gotch. Visit our website at cccis.com for more insights from our latest CCC Trends report.